So here I go. I'm going to do some scavenging, hoping to find some rectification type of stuff for power supplies. Hoping to find high current capabilities, but pretty doubtful. I know I'll probably find some more high voltage stuff like I did in the microwave, which is always cool. A lot of big fat resistors and stuff on these boards I want to get. So I'm just going to spend a day scavenging. A couple of TVs, some big old power supplies, and here's how I do it with the circuit boards. I'm keeping the flyback on a little board, so I just kind of isolate that all, and then everything else you just these leads, they end up a little bit short, but not a lot shorter than you would find if you use a solder sucker. And I've spent a lot of time with solder suckers and over the course of the years, and finally came to this method, and it's pretty quick and easy, and you get what you want off the board. All the big stuff, like most of the resistors and that kinds of stuff, they all come off with long leads. But as you can see, I've pretty much stripped it, and I'll cut that flyback off there, and I'm done. Hee-haw. Woohoo! It's like Santa Claus came last night. It's a electronics tinkerer's dream. So we got just a pile of miscellaneous stuff. I save stuff like this. A lot of it's got like LEDs and some USB things, whatever. Miscellaneous baloney. I got this really cool radiator. It was off the top of a microprocessor. It's all stainless. It's really cool. Got some cool magnets out of the magnetrons from the microwave. Woohoo! They're fun. Love magnets. Of course, the big bad transformers. We got the one on the right here. This is the one we're rebuilding. It's got its twin sitting next to it. Whole plethora of different transformers, including the two flybacks, which are, like I said, getting kind of rare. And I've been thinking about building a solid state Tesla coil. I built one years ago, so I don't know, it might be a coming up project. The flybacks are cool. I took one of them apart. It was out of a greasy old fan motor. Just saved it for the wire for playing with. Got a whole pile of switches, just really cool switches. This one's got adjustable operation on it, whatever. Here's a little circuit breaker, a thermal switch, some pots, just a lot of nice switches. Switches are kind of expensive if you go to buy them, and even something like this, if it feels a little funny or whatever, this one feels okay. But if they are a little funny, they can be easily cleaned up. You take them apart, clean them up. Got a whole pile of power stuff, triac. I referenced a couple of these numbers online. Got some nice, there's a nice power rectifier. I think it's good for 10 amps or whatever. There's an amp or two in here, and I had a fast switching MOSFET. One of these was a fast switching MOSFET. I think it might have been that one. They're easy if you cross-reference it. Oh, is that one? You cross-reference them. All you do is you plug in, you plug in that number, D2102 on Google, and you get all the data sheets and everything, and chances are it's good. I didn't see anything burned up on any of the boards or anything for any of this stuff. So, I got all kinds of stuff. You get a pile of semiconductors there. We got lots of, most of it's, garbage. The caps are a real challenge to put new leads on, but it can be done. And but I really wanted the resistors. There's a lot of really nice 10-watt resistor, R2J. I have to refresh my memory on what they. I got an ohm meter. All you do is ohm them out. But you know, little 5-watt resistors. Those are nice. So I didn't have any resistors at all. So now I got piles of them. Pretty much find anything I need to make out of there. And really nice power supply. Pretty heavy duty little power supply. So yeah, it's got another miscellaneous box of just garbage. I got a whole box of wire. You know, wire. I love it. You know, some of it's only 2 feet long, but man, all the different colors and stuff. It's awesome. I love these. Are great for projects when you have to go around corners or something. Bend. You know, they're awesome. Fun stuff. Cheap. Real cheap. Now, expensive if you go to buy it. You know, I sorted through a bucket of hardware last night, and you know, if you go to buy nuts and bolts now, everything's crazy expensive. So I got a lot of stuff to play with. I'm kind of excited. It's fun stuff. But the only problem is the whole point of this project was to find a rectifier for the electrolysis unit for the marble blaster, and that's a no-go. I don't have anything in here that'll handle that kind of current that I really want to run off this thing when we get the new coils in it. But we're gonna wire it up anyways. It'll be the next video. Gonna wire it up. I think I'm probably gonna make 12 volt, and I don't know, I might put a center tap or 2 or 3 or 4, I don't know, in there. I might make 24, 18, 12, and 10 and 5. I don't know what I'm going to do. I have a couple of options for rectification for a small, you know, I've got this, I think this is probably good for 6 or 8 amps. But I'll have to put a fuse on it, because after knocking out the shunts, when you rewind one of these things, it's unlimited current, so I can easily fry something, or blow the circuit breaker, if nothing else. So I really got to watch out what kind of current I'm drawing off of it. I had planned on drawing, you know, 15 or 20 amps, and limiting myself to that somehow for the electrolysis unit, but we'll see what happens. I also have other options. I can use a battery. I do have a couple of batteries that were in some of the junk. The big green one's junk. The little black one seems to be taking a charge. I could use that to do some electrolysis. And then this little power supply here puts out 3 volts at 17 amps, 5 volts at 12 amps. So this little power supply will probably make a nice little electrolysis chamber. I don't know. We're gonna play with that. Gonna finish wiring up the power supply first, just because I want to finish that now that I've started it. But then we're gonna play with some electrolysis. That'll be real fun. So, yee-haw. See you in the next one.